A fall does not always begin with a slippery floor. Sometimes it starts months earlier with signs people miss. A slight wobble when turning, a pause before stepping off a curb, the need to touch a wall in the hallway. Many adults over 60 think this is just normal aging, but mobility specialists often say that is not the full story. Research suggests balance can decline with age, but many changes can improve when addressed early. If you have felt unsteady, worried about falling, or reached for furniture while walking at home, what comes next matters. Later, we will reveal 3 simple wall moves that may help support the systems that keep you steady. But first, you need to understand why balance starts slipping. Have you noticed that getting up from a chair feels harder? Or that stairs take more focus? Maybe you feel fine most of the time, but sometimes your body drifts slightly to one side. These small moments are easy to ignore, but doctors often see them as early warning signs that the balance system is becoming less efficient. The frustrating part is that many seniors do not realize how much balance affects daily life until it starts getting worse. Suddenly, simple things feel harder. Walking across a parking lot, carrying groceries, stepping into the shower. That caution can slowly turn into fear. Not panic, just a quiet thought in the back of your mind. What if I trip? What if I lose my footing? What if I fall and cannot get up? Physical therapists frequently notice this fear, and it often changes behavior before any fall happens. People move less. They avoid walks. They stay home more. Then another hidden problem begins. The less you move, the weaker the balance muscles become. The weaker they get, the less stable you feel. The less stable you feel, the less you want to move. It becomes a cycle that can quietly reduce independence. But muscle weakness is only part of the picture. Your balance depends on several systems working together. Your eyes help you know where you are. Your inner ears detect movement. Your muscles and joints send signals to your brain. When that communication slows down, stability suffers. Many people assume balance problems start in the feet or knees. But mobility specialists often point to inactivity as one of the most overlooked causes. Long periods of sitting can weaken the muscles that help keep you centered. Then, small challenges become harder. A quick turn, an uneven surface, a missed step. And many seniors do not notice the warning signs until after a close call. Consider Robert, a 72-year-old retiree. He stayed busy around the house and thought he was doing fine. Then he began feeling slightly off balance when turning quickly. He ignored it. Months later, he stumbled in the kitchen and grabbed the counter to avoid falling. That moment shook his confidence. Not because he was hurt, because he realized how close he had come. Robert learned his balance problems had been building slowly. That is why early signs matter. Balance loss rarely appears all at once. It whispers before it shouts. You may notice slower walking, more caution on stairs, difficulty standing on one leg, holding railings more often. These signs may seem small, but together they tell an important story. And there is another hidden reason balance can decline that we will discuss shortly. It may be affecting you right now without you realizing it. Falls are often seen as sudden accidents, but health experts have observed that many are the result of gradual changes over time. Less strength, less coordination, less confidence, less stability. Each one may seem minor alone. Together they can affect how safely you move through the world. The good news is that the body can still adapt, even later in life. That is why some adults in their 70s and 80s keep walking confidently and living independently. It is not luck. It is often because they keep supporting the systems that maintain balance. And one of the simplest tools may already be in your home. A wall. But before we reveal the 3 wall moves, there is something important you need to know first. Many people make common mistakes that speed up balance decline. These mistakes seem harmless. Some are even well-intended. Yet they can quietly make stability worse over time. And the biggest mistake may surprise you. One big myth about balance is that falls happen because of bad luck. A loose rug, a slippery floor, a missed step. Those things can play a part, but doctors often see a deeper issue first. Balance has been declining for months or even years. The fall is usually not the start. It is the result of small changes building quietly over time. One common mistake is waiting until you feel unsteady before doing anything. Muscles weaken when they are not used. Balance works the same way. The systems that keep you upright need regular challenge. Without it, they become slower and less responsive. The change is so gradual that it feels normal. You hold the railing more. You avoid uneven ground. You take shorter walks. Little by little, your world gets smaller. Another mistake is confusing caution with protection. Being careful matters, but too much avoidance can create new problems. When fear makes you move less, muscles weaken. Reaction time slows, confidence drops, and balance often gets worse. So the very thing you do to stay safe may slowly make the problem harder. That is why mobility specialists often encourage safe movement instead of complete avoidance. The body responds to use, even after 60. Another hidden factor is posture. Many people think balance is only about the legs. It is not. Balance is a whole body skill. Your core matters. Your hips matter. Your posture matters. When posture changes, your center of gravity shifts. That makes standing, turning, and recovering from a stumble harder. And posture changes often happen so slowly that many seniors do not notice them, until one day they realize they no longer move the way they used to. Take Linda, a 68-year-old grandmother. She stayed busy every day, but she also sat for long periods. Over time, she felt less steady when standing. Then she began avoiding crowded places. Later, she turned down family outings, not because she wanted to stay home, because she no longer trusted her balance. That loss of confidence affected more than mobility. It affected her freedom, her social life, her daily joy. When balance declines, the emotional impact can be just as serious as the physical one. Most seniors do not say, "I am afraid of falling." They quietly change their lives. They stop traveling. They avoid stairs. They skip walks. The result is often a slow loss of independence, not because they cannot do things, because they no longer feel confident. Research suggests confidence and balance are closely linked. When confidence drops, movement drops. When movement drops, ability can decline further, and the cycle continues. Another surprise is that many people think balance can only improve through hard workouts. That belief stops a lot of seniors from trying. But physical therapists often find that simple, consistent movement can help over time. The goal is not athletic performance. The goal is daily stability. Walking safely, turning smoothly, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, moving around your home without fear. Those are the abilities that matter most. One more hidden cause is reaction speed. Balance is not just about standing still. It is also about how quickly your body responds when something unexpected happens. A pet crosses your path. You step on uneven pavement. You turn too fast. You lose footing for a second. In those moments, your body must react quickly. If it responds slowly, the risk of falling goes up. Inactivity can make that response slower. The body becomes less ready to adjust, recover, and stabilize. That is why balance is about more than preventing falls. It is about protecting independence, confidence, and freedom. The good news is that many of these systems can be trained. You do not need expensive equipment, you do not need a gym, and you do not need hours every day. One of the best tools may already be in your home: a wall. A wall gives support, safety, and feedback while you challenge balance. And the 3 wall moves we are about to discuss were chosen for a reason. Each one targets a different part of the balance system. One improves standing stability. One strengthens support muscles. One trains your body to stay centered during movement. Together, they address some of the most common causes of balance decline after 60. And the third move may be the most important because it targets a weakness many seniors do not realize they have until it starts affecting daily life. Let's look at the first wall move. The first wall move helps with a problem many seniors notice but do not fully understand. You may feel unsteady while standing still. Maybe you sway while brushing your teeth. Maybe waiting in line feels less secure. At first, these moments seem small, but over time they can shake your confidence. The hidden cause is often weaker postural control. Your ankles, legs, hips, and core make tiny adjustments to keep you balanced. When those muscles become less active, those adjustments slow down. That can make standing and walking feel less stable. That brings us to wall move number 1. Stand facing a wall. Place your fingertips lightly on it. Keep your feet hip-width apart. Slowly rise onto your toes. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower back down. Repeat 10 to 15 times. Do this with control, not speed. This move helps activate the feet, ankles, and calves. These muscles play a big role in balance corrections throughout the day. Over time, this may help you feel steadier and more confident. But standing still is only part of balance. The next challenge comes when you move. Wall move number 2 helps with that. You may notice turning feels awkward. You may drift to one side. You may feel less stable when changing direction. This can make walking feel harder and less natural. A common cause is weakness in the hip muscles. These muscles help keep your body centered while moving. Long periods of sitting can weaken them. To do this move, stand sideways next to a wall. Place one hand lightly on it. Shift your weight onto the leg closest to the wall. Slowly lift the outside leg a few inches to the side. Pause. Lower it with control. Repeat 10 times, then switch sides. This simple move helps strengthen the hips and improve walking stability. You may feel more secure in stores, crowds, and daily activities. Now for wall move number 3. This one helps with reaction speed. Many falls happen not because of weakness, but because the body cannot respond fast enough. You may step on uneven ground. You may turn too quickly. You may lose balance for a moment. In those situations, your body must react right away. Stand facing a wall. Place both hands lightly on it. Slowly march in place. Lift one knee. Lower it. Then lift the other knee. Continue for 20 to 30 seconds. Stay tall and move with control. This move challenges coordination, posture, weight shifting, and balance at the same time. It helps train your body to stay centered while moving. That is important for real-life walking and daily independence. The best part is that none of these moves need equipment or advanced fitness. They are simple, safe, and practical, and they may help support the systems that keep you moving with confidence. There is also one surprising thing many seniors notice when they start working on balance regularly. It is not just about exercise, it is about confidence. And that may be the key to staying motivated long enough to see real improvement. We will talk about that next. One surprising thing many seniors discover is that balance improvement often starts in the mind before it shows in the body. When you stop trusting your balance, you move more carefully, hesitate, and avoid certain activities. Over time, that can reduce confidence. And confidence matters more than many people realize. Research suggests confidence and mobility are closely connected. When people feel capable, they move more. When they move more, they often maintain strength, coordination, and stability better. That creates a positive cycle. More movement, more confidence, more independence. That is exactly what happened to George, a 74-year-old grandfather. He started grabbing furniture while walking at home. Then he avoided stairs. Then he stopped his evening walks. Not because he could not do them, because he no longer felt secure. After speaking with a physical therapist, George began doing simple balance exercises every day. Nothing extreme, just a few minutes daily. Over time, he noticed something important. The first change was mental. He worried less. He trusted himself more. Then the physical improvements followed. Walking felt smoother. Turning felt easier. Daily tasks required less effort. The lesson is simple. Small actions done consistently can lead to meaningful change. Not overnight, not instantly, but gradually. And gradual progress is often how lasting improvement happens. Another important lesson is this: do not wait for a fall before taking balance seriously. Many people think balance only matters after a major problem. But doctors often recommend treating balance like strength, flexibility, and overall health. Something worth maintaining before problems appear. Because prevention is often easier than recovery. Balance affects nearly every part of daily life. Getting out of bed, walking through the house, shopping, traveling, visiting family, enjoying hobbies, maintaining independence. All of these depend on safe, confident movement. That is why the 3 wall moves we discussed are so useful. Not because they are magical, not because they guarantee anything, but because they target common causes of balance decline after 60. Let's review them quickly. Wall move number 1. Toe raises against the wall. This helps activate the feet, ankles, and calves while improving standing stability. Wall move number 2. Side leg raises using the wall. This helps strengthen the hips and improve control while walking. Wall move number 3. Wall-supported marching. This helps challenge coordination, posture, and balance during movement. Together, these 3 movements support stability, mobility, and confidence. And remember, consistency matters more than intensity. You do not need perfect performance. You do not need long workouts. You just need a safe routine you can keep doing. Before we finish, think about your own experience. Do you feel less steady than you used to? Do stairs require more focus? Do you sometimes reach for support while walking? If so, you are not alone. Many adults notice these changes with age. The good news is that recognizing the problem is the first step toward improving it. If you found this helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who may benefit. Most importantly, remember this. Balance is not just about avoiding falls. It is about preserving freedom, maintaining confidence, protecting independence, and continuing to enjoy the activities that make life meaningful. No matter your age, your body can still adapt to healthy challenges. Give it the chance, stay consistent, stay patient, and keep moving forward one step at a time.